of the media. And these same people also want to take over all of the jobs, not with immigrant labor, but with AI. The nefarious plans that these oligarchs have and the manner in which they use and exploit the dementia-ridden president who gives somebody named Bubba a blowjob in his spare time and his fragile ego, the exploitation of this so that they can consolidate power, it's really, really breathtaking. And it gets even worse from there. The Washington Post editorial board comes out against releasing the Epstein files. Adam Johnson tweets, Washington Post editorial board comes out against releasing the Epstein files, dismisses them as having no public interest. And Adam says how they know this without seeing them first is a mystery, and praises the lone no vote against their release from Clay Higgins. Okay, this is just extraordinary. The Washington Post is owned by Jeff Bezos. The Washington Post is the same paper that believed so much in journalism and democracy that they exposed Nixon, which now looks like child's play. But for them to say in this editorial and for the editorial board and for this to be released is such an affront and an attack on democracy. The Epstein files so far have revealed a couple of things that are definitely in the public interest, aside from egregious sexual abuse crimes, including rape of children that took place that should be shown into the light. But it also showed that Vladimir Putin was in discussions with Jeffrey Epstein and has a lot of compromising information on the president of the United States, which puts our national security at risk. Secondly, it shows that Jeffrey Epstein was in it up to his eyeballs with the Israeli government, but the American media won't report this because when it comes to Israel, they have to be hypocritical. They have to always side with the people that commit genocide. It's just utterly insane. So the fact that the Washington Post editorial board, when we know Jeff Bezos and his fascist rebrand spiked the endorsement of Kamala Harris and immediately rushed to the White House for this inauguration, this is a man who has more than anybody could ever imagine. And this is his legacy. His legacy is to coddle and collude with fascists and to protect powerful pedophiles. It is stunning. It is utterly stunning that these institutions, these media mammoths that we used to have so much faith in are now an absolute laughingstock. You may remember I've covered the New York Times ran an opinion piece that are women ruining the workplace. So now you have CNN is going to cave to Donald Trump. Larry Ellison wants to curry favor with him so that he can buy it. And they're going to turn it into another Fox News. Barry Weiss at CBS said she wants to blow the whole thing up. It's going to be another propaganda Fox News. The opinion pieces out of the New York Times and the Washington Post are utter garbage written for a party of one. It is stunning the collective amount of people that are engaging in willful moral blindness. And I believe it is willful. These people have capitulated to power, to greed, to coddling and rocking this man's fragile ego for their own personal gain. And they just sail where the winds take them.